folks, and welcome to your reading for today, which is the 17th of November, Sunday, the 17th of November, 2024. I'm going to be using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck today, and I'm also going to be using the Mystical Shaman Oracle by Alberto Villoldo, Colette Baron-Reid, and Marcella Labos. Okay, so those are the decks that we'll be using today. And we'll start with the tarot as we usually do, and then go on to the oracle cards. So Sunday, the 17th of November, for those watching, what guidance, wisdom, inspiration do we need for today? Oops. So Sunday, the 17th of November. How are you all feeling? How did you all find the full moon? It's the first card. Okay, so the burdens. We are feeling overwhelmed with what we are giving and receiving. So this could be for you, it could be that you feel as though you're giving too much and not being seen. For some of you, and it could be the same for both, if that makes sense. It could be that the actions of others, it's just too much. It feels overwhelming. Okay. Um, and there's a feeling here of struggling to bring balance in with this. We're coming up to December, and December can be a lovely month if we alchemize it correctly. But December can also bring up a lot of other stuff as well because everyone's Christmas is important. Everyone has these needs. And I think some of you are feeling this. Um, there could also be financial situations coming up as well, financial burdens in relation to Christmas. And before I even pull any more cards, I would say at this point that if there is financial burdens, please, 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 um, don't overdo it. Please don't overdo it. You don't need to. Please don't overdo it. You know, the new earth energies that we're going into, it's not going to be about Instagramming the big pile of pictures in front of the Christmas tree. It's just not. It's not going to be about being in competition with your relatives or people next door. It's going to be Christmases that come from our heart, Christmases that give us joy, everyone joy, not just a select few. Got my drift? So, yeah, have boundaries, please, 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 please. Yeah, Queen of Wands. It's almost like I feel depleted. I feel depleted. Um, but the Two of Wands comes in and it's upright. And the upright Two of Wands is about our vision for the future. He holds the world in his hands. He's got his Two of Wands for support. He's got his red robes on. Also, as well, I know let's not get religious with it, but his robes in the tarot are religious robes, which is about our spiritual teaching. So this is something here that we need to look at from a spiritual perspective of, let's be real here. Do we need to send Christmas cards to everyone? Do we need to get, everyone a Christmas present? And, do I need to provide a Christmas at the expense of myself and my well-being? I also feel here as well that this is about the bigger picture. So not going at it in December and then come January and February, we're in financial chaos. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot going on here. The Seven of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of things that you can let go of. Um, Looking at your to-do list. Some of you also have people around you that are putting pressure on you. Also, as well, what I'm picking up as well is voices from the past of what should be done. This can come up as well around weddings. Um, Also, as well, I'm picking up like Christmas rotas as well. Who's going to be working over Christmas? That's always a controversial one, is that? Yeah, restrictions. Feeling hemmed in and restricted, sorry, words. Two of cups in reverse. This is all about the self. This is all about simplifying, needing to really simplify. Do you know, for those of you that have children that are, or grandchildren, especially children, young children that are maybe really feeling the pinch with Christmas, the greatest thing you can actually do for them is show them that what a simple, humble Christmas can look like and that it can still be fun. Um, there's also here with the Two of Cups about the world that is reflected back to me. What is being reflected back to me? What is in my heart? Is my heart full? Is it empty? And allowing the divine to come in. Also, as well, relationship healing here, facing our overwhelm, and being thankful here for what we have got. Being thankful for what we've got. Four of Pentacles, possibly dealing with an energy here of something that doesn't want to let go. That's deeply, it could be something within you. No, we've got to spend so much at Christmas. It's got to be like this. It could be a partner, it could be relatives, it could be work. It's going to be different for everyone. But there's a real rigidity here. I will come back and possibly do a clarify. Yeah, you're going to have boundaries. You're going to have boundaries. The Hierophant, because otherwise you're going to become drained and you're going to struggle to go higher with this. Let me just do a clarifier for that Four of Pentacles. Also, as well, please be mindful of what you say around, well, not just Christmas, but any time. Please never, ever, ever say, I can't afford that. When I hear someone say that, my body just cringes. Please never say it because whenever you say that, remember, words are spells, and we put that into the world and that becomes our reality. Yeah, and that's what comes in. Yeah, that's what comes in. So never ever say, "Oh God, I'll never have a Christmas like that. I'll never be able to provide that. I can't afford that. Oh, I'm dreading Christmas. I'm dreading it." Because if you go in, if we think that, that will be reflected back to us. So it's about simple things that we can say instead of, "Let me think about this to get it right." Um, we'll have the right type of Christmas for us. It's okay to say no. I would like that, so I'm going to save up for it. Or I would like that, so I'm going to ask put it on my Christmas list for a gift. You know what I mean? Um, abundance flows freely to me. And have a mantra as well. And this isn't about abundance flows freely to me because I want a big Christmas, loads of food, loads of presents, best tree in the world. That's not abundance. That's actually lack of abundance. Abundance is actually very different. Abundance is something much more deeper. Um, It's been able to eat a simple Christmas dinner and think, I really like this, and isn't this lovely? It's been able to watch a simple Christmas film with a couple of chocolates and really like it. Do you know what I mean? It's been able to walk by a Christmas market and feel the cheer. And knowing that actually, say if, going in and spending, maybe not an option at that moment, but the very fact that you're there with those Christmas energies, that's abundance. So abundance flows through me. And yeah. It's better than that. Keeping up with the false matrix, which we know is collapsing on it's rapid now. It's going rapid. Um, any aspects of us that are trying to keep up with this false matrix will be screaming out for attention. Any parts of us that are still wanting to play in that false matrix, and we're having to, this isn't easy because we've been so programmed with it. But yeah, interesting. Let's keep pulling. Page of Cups, not wanting to disappoint the younger generation. But what example do we give to the younger generation when we overspend at Christmas because they pick that up then and take it on with them? Feeling weakened here, not standing in our strength, our inner strength, not wanting to make a decision. There's a decision here that somebody just doesn't feel strong enough to make. They've not, they've not, they've not controlled their emotions. There's many different messages in this reading. Don't know what I'm going to call it. There's a decision here that needs to be made and they just don't feel strong enough. There's a real possible lack of self-belief as well. Possibly being drained energetically, something being taken from them, the Five of Swords. Um, and temperance needed, so rest. Maybe in that case then, needing to take some time out before you make it, just so you don't make it from an exhausted perspective. Let's just shuffle some cards for some guidance for you on that though. Guidance for this decision making that needs to be done. The Sun. Knight of Cups, fulfilling wish fulfillment, doing something joyful, doing a jigsaw, doing something crafty, slowing down, reading a Christmas book. I know it all sounds cliched, but it does help. Going for a woodland walk. I mean, I'm talking about Christmas here and we're in November, but it's building up. It's building up, and those energies are building up. And who knows, whatever's going on now could be rumbling up to December. Um, find your joy zone. Find your joy zone. Okay. We will get the oracle cards going. Let me just gather up these cards. In fact, guidance for those struggling with finances at this time. Just three cards. Guidance for those struggling with finances. Yeah, it's sense of self. It's not staying in that doom and gloom energy. He stands at a river in his black cloak, so he feels low. I don't feel like I'm gonna get invited to the party. Nobody wants me, nobody loves me. My dreams have failed. But actually it's the answer is within the Two of Cups. And there is a way out of this, the bridge. This is needs rebalancing. There's a rebalancing needed in relation to finances. Yeah, the devil, I'm in this real energy of which a lot of people go at Christmas where it's about spend, 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 and it's very easy to get pulled into it. The adverts are great at it, getting you to spend, stepping out of that devil energy, codependency energy. Also, as well, some of you may feel as though you're looking for, and what's the word I'm looking for? If I get all these presents, I'll be loved, I'll be liked, I'll be seen. Maybe you've got a rich relative that will come in on Christmas morning with the big presents. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let them. Yeah, hermit, you have to go within for this one. Going within for that ancient wisdom that you hold. I am going to take another one. An ace of wands. Step back from it. Step back. It's okay to step back from it. Okay, let's get the oracle cards going. So, 17th of November. Guidance for those watching. Are we ready? Yeah. Stand still. Stand still. Oops. Magic. Reconnect back to the magic of the season, the up and coming season. Reconnecting back to what comes free from within. Come also with that card. Remember what I said about what we're saying. I can't afford that. I'll never be able to get that. You want to stop saying that. It's like I keep saying this and it keeps coming up. People still keep putting stuff like this in the comments. My anxiety, my depression, my illness. When you say my, you own it and you make it your own. And the chances of actually either healing it, overcoming it, balancing it, or getting control of it so it doesn't run your life are very low when we say that. The minute we say my anxiety, my depression, my stress, my diabetes, you are owning that and it becomes you. And the more you say it, the more it becomes you. Taming the wind, not letting yourself get involved in the whirlwind. Um, Stepping away from shops as well and big because we know that department stores are actually set out for you to spend. Um, you notice you go into a department store and you can't really think clearly about what you want to buy. Just get it, just get it. Just get them shoes, just get that jewelry. No, 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 I need to get out of here. So just taming the wind, staying to local shops, crafting, making things. Also, as well, doing things for people. So rather than saying to people, I'm going to buy you this, say, I'll tell you what, next year you get an evening's babysitting, free babysitting from me. If you've got an elderly relative or a parent, say next year, I'll come and I'll clean your house. Or I'll come and I'll clear that back room for you. That's our Christmas present to you. See what I mean? There is things you can do. Um, all kinds of things you can do. All kinds. The seer, being able to see through your stuff. I keep saying this as well. Your third eye isn't just about being psychic. Being psychic is actually quite at the bottom of it, to be honest. Your third eye is actually for seeing deeper, seeing different perspectives. When we cannot see different perspectives, we know there's a block in the third eye. This is about being the shaman seer, the shamanic seer. Okay? Seeing things deeply and actually being able to see different ways out of things without having to feel like you've let yourself down type thing. The serpent, being able to shed your skin, past versions of you that would have gone out and spent, and then spent January and February in turmoil. The smoky mirror, illusion. Don't get caught up in the illusion and delusion of the season. Remember that the season is about celebrating, it's about fun, it's about enjoyment. And the medicine wheel as well, staying whole and holistic and knowing that, it's just a season. The upper world, calling in the gods, the goddesses, the upper world beings, not letting the lower world beings, not the lower world, because in the lower world, in shamanism, it's the animals, the underbelly beings, okay? The underbelly beings, not letting the underbelly beings, because the underbelly beings want you out spending. They want you out overindulging. They want you out feeling insignificant. They want you part of a warring family. So trying to go higher with everything. And one more card, yeah, your vision quest. What is our vision quest during this time? Using the next few weeks as a time of great healing, great release, and making and living each day as though it's your last as well. And by that, I don't mean going out and buying a Ferrari. I mean just damn well enjoying it, really enjoying it. Because ask someone that's dying on their hospital bed or in some type of a hospice, they're not worried about money. They're not worried about pleasing people at Christmas. There's a lot more other things going through their mind at that time. So, thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.